Hello and welcome back to another video, and in today's video I am going to be drawing Banana Man once again, except I'm going to be trying to draw him in a hoodie and in a little bit more of a cartoonish style. That's what we're going for today. Yeah, if we'll actually be able to achieve that, or if we'll even actually stick to what we're drawing, I don't know. But we better first start with this. And I might actually make this a cloak and not a hoodie now that I'm thinking about it. We might as well go hoodie. I said hoodie, right? I was thinking of a cloak, but we can draw a hoodie. I haven't drawn a pair of pants in a very long time, so... Yeah, sure, let's just pretend like this spiral is a good representation of his pelvis. Why? Because I couldn't be bothered to actually draw a pelvis. There we go. And for the shoes, alright, just go like this. I'm just trying to get some basic shapes in here, really, for a sketch. Alright, it's going to be more cartoonish, so lacking details in the pants, which will be fine with me, because I hate drawing pants and legs. And I think I'm actually going to make it be skinnier up here and wider at the bottom, because of cartoon logic or some shit like that. I don't know. We're just going to go ahead and get into drawing this. So, regular Banana Man, let's go ahead and draw a pumpkin right here real quick. Regular Banana Man has a pumpkin on his head. He wears this pumpkin because of a curse, but he has pumpkin on his head. So, a hoodie of Banana Man would, well, first, it could just be a logo on the hoodie, but I think that's kind of boring. Just a logo? No. His name is Banana Man. We can put a little banana on the logo for the hoodie. Or on where the pocket would be, because that's where his banana is in his actual outfit, so that would make sense. But he has eyes. One which is oval-shaped, and one which is circle-shaped, with a crack in it. This crack used to be a cut, but I have since changed it to a crack, because it makes more sense for it to be a crack, logically. And then he also obviously has a stem on the pumpkin, which his stem changes constantly on how I draw this, depending on the drawing. So how the stem is drawn really just depends on the drawing. So you may wonder, what the does all that matter right now? I don't know. I just thought Banana Man hoodie, I didn't really think of it. He doesn't wear a hoodie. I don't want to just draw a hoodie on him. So what about one of those hoodies with like a decal on the head, or like on the helmet, on the hood part, on the top of it. You could like pull it over your head or something and put a detail on. I'm pretty sure I've seen one of those before. I've seen the ones where you can zip it up and have a little face mask. I used to have one of those, but this isn't one of those. We'll go ahead and put the circle eye down. Let's go ahead and bring this down. The circle eye down. Shade that in just a little tittle bit. Go ahead and put the oval eye down, which is actually supposed to be skinnier too. I've drawn this oval eye so many times though, to the point of where I actually don't like the idea of it being an oval anymore. I still like the idea of this one being a circle, but I don't think I like the idea of this one being an oval anymore. I have thought about changing it to a triangle, because, well, you know, jack-o'-lantern, triangle eye. I've thought about making it just a square. Thought about making it an upside-down triangle, and that was just a thought. I didn't really put any actual thought into that one. I've thought about just making it a crack. But the oval stays for now. I think the triangle has the highest probability of it switching to that. But for now, the oval stays. Right. Banana Man does not live in a time where hoodies really exist. I mean, they exist to an extent of cloak, but like, they don't really exist in this type of hoodie that I am drawing because, well, he's in like a medieval-ish time. The timeline where Banana Man takes place is actually many, many, many years in the future, but it was after something happened, and now magic's in the world. So, hoodies could technically be a thing because everything in this story he's from is vaguely influenced on the old humanity and is mixtures of many different like cultures and stuff. So I don't know. I'm trying to put like some cracks or like where stitches would be and shit on here. All right. I don't really. I mean, no, I do like this, but I don't think this really is exactly what I was trying to, or what I was exactly thinking of when I thought, oh, I draw a Banana Man hoodie. This isn't exactly what I was thinking of, but you know, if it doesn't look bad in the end, I'll take it. I'll take what I can get, honestly. Right. Why is my sleeve pulled up? I don't know. Let's think about this. So that's the front. There we go. This hood's gonna pull up here. So now is the choice where we decide to make this a cloak or hoodie. I already made that choice, actually. I completely forgot I drew legs. I was not looking at those legs in the slightest. This kind of looks like a mouth, not eyes. I also considered an eye like this. But I think that makes him look a little more evil. And although technically that could be a good thing, because he's not an evil character in the slightest. So it would actually be a good thing on why people actually think he's a monster in the beginning of the story, but I think we're just gonna figure that part. Well, I mean, I guess they'll think he's a monster because he fucking destroyed like the whole town and everyone close to him. I guess people have a reason to think he's a monster. Now that I actually think about it for like a second. Like I think they have a reason. But he's not a monster. He's just a chill guy. He just a good guy. He's fine. He chill. He just did a little whoopsies, and wow, whoopsies, he did a murder. It's just a little whoopsies, you know, nothing too serious. Alright. So I want to actually draw some hair in here too, because he is in here. He's in this hoodie. But I don't want you to be able to see his face really. I was going for a little really round face, but I think I want it a little less round than I was just doing. Okay. There we go. Alright, now we'll get some hair in here. Which is, yes, his hair reaches down this far. He has a lot of hair. Because he can't cut his hair. Actually, him having a lot of hair is not something I am fully decided on. I think it makes sense for him to have quite a lot of hair. But, like, it's also not something I'm fully settled on if I actually want in the story.
Because although I think it makes complete sense, yes, obviously, he should have incredibly long hair. He cannot cut his hair. The pumpkin is on his head. He can't cut his hair, really. I also always thought of him with short hair. And you may also say, hey, it's fantasy. You can do whatever you want. Well, yeah, I can do whatever I want, but like, it making sense is what I want. So it needs to make sense. I need to have a reason for it. There needs to be reasons for these things. I also completely forgot I was doing a hoodie and not just like a fantasy cloak. So, yeah. What are we doing? I don't have any fucking references for a pose, and he just standing here idling, like he looking at you like I just threw up. No, we want him doing something. What we want him doing? What about like just chilling with his arms in his hoodie? What about holding something? What if he's like hugging a pumpkin? You know, he could be holding a pumpkin. Nah. We're not gonna do that. But what if I were to add some pumpkin shape to this hoodie? Yeah, I actually kind of like that. It's not perfect, but I kind of like that. So it'll stay. Not, yeah, like I said, not perfect, but I kind of like it, so it's gonna stay. He has a neck. I completely forgot to draw his neck, but he has one. Shade that in, and yes, we are just avoiding the things that we don't know what we're gonna draw. Why would you not avoid the things you don't know what you're gonna do with? Dealing with them sounds annoying, so we're just going to continue to procrastinate and then realize that I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. Oh, shit. Okay. Alright, and whilst I was gone, I looked up a picture of a sad mouth so I could actually give him a real mouth. Alright, I forgot what it looked like. Alright, we got this. Who cares? You know, you could have just put the fucking picture up there with the rest of your references, but no. You just tabbed away from it because you were like, yeah, I got this, and you didn't got it. And now look at what you're doing. Making shit up. Once again. That's fine. I like this better anyways. I like making shit up. Get the stupid little... That reminded me of Jack Skellington. Alright. There we go. And we'll go ahead and give him a nose. That's like that. And maybe just a little bit of blush. Okay, I think that's pretty good, honestly. But how long did that take me? Fucking 13 minutes. Alright, watch me speed run the shit out of this. Okay, so get out of here. Okay, first things first, grab an eraser. Then erase the shoulders. Even though you thought they were pretty good, you were wrong. We're changing it. Alright, you were going for cartoon, but then you started adding a lot of details. So, we're gonna try to just lean right into that cartoon shit, you know? Just lean right fucking into it. Right fucking into it, you know? Alright. Oh wait, shit, I forgot I was gonna put his fucking arms in the fucking hoodie. Alright, we need to decide where his body is. Okay. So his arms would be like this. Like that, maybe. Okay, so his body is right here. So we need to... His hoodie goes like this. Yep. We got this. Trust me. We speed running it.
Speed and run. We got this. Got this so well that the words can't come to my mind fast enough to remember what the fuck I'm doing. Alright. He is lopsided. That is fine. He's allowed to be lopsided. What if he wanted to be lopsided? Come on. That was his childhood dream. Come on, don't be mean to him. Alright, get rid of Tiny. We need to not be wasting Tiny right now. We can use the big eraser, it's fine. Point that shit straight down. Bend that shit. Okay, bring this shit like this. Go like this. Go like that. And bam, but boom. Go like that. Okay, close enough for now. Then we're going to go ahead and give a pocket. Alright, yes, we're just scribbling shit in at the moment, but this is completely fine. We can clean shit up after. Alright, yep. It's messy. But it's fine. Alright. So we need to fix that even more. Go like that. Grab the pencil. Go like that and that. Yep. Okay, go like this. And then, hold on, let me pretend like I'm doing math. Pretend like I'm actually measuring, when in reality, I am fully guessing everything, and I don't even need to pretend like I'm measuring. It's a drawing. It's fine. It's fine if it's a little disproportionate. He's Banana Man. He's perfect anyways. Alright, we got this. Watch this. Now, we erase it all. Bam. Then we erase it all. Bam. Alright, now can you see the lines? No, neither can I. I don't know why I did that. Alright, I can vaguely see these ones, so we're going to start with these ones. What are we supposed to do on this turn? How curved should we do it? What if we did like that? Ooh, yeah, perfect. Okay. And then for this, oh yeah, we go like this. Oof, yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh yeah, look at these folds. They are beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, look at that shit. Boom. Boom. Hoodie. Alright, we got this. Go ahead and scribble that shit in there too. Alright, boom. We need to get him a hand. Where that hand going? Right in that goddamn motherfucking pocket. Yeah, that's right. No hand for Banana Man. None of it. Look at that. Look at how incredibly terrible that looks. I'm not even gonna lie. That looks wrong. Why does he look so uncomfortable? Okay, let's go ahead and erase that and actually think this through a little bit more this time. I was trying to just see if I could just rush that shit without actually thinking. Didn't work that way. That sucks. But hey, what are you gonna do? You're gonna try again. That's what you're gonna do. Ain't giving up. I ain't a little bitch. Ain't gonna just give up. And this is where the little banana's gonna go. That's where the banana's gonna go. But what the fuck are we doing here? Why do I censor myself when I say some cuss words but not others? I have no idea. I am not trying to not cuss. I just do that sometimes. What the fuck are we doing? Okay, well, he's relaxed, right? He's relaxed right now. So his arms are just gonna be like chilling. He's just gonna be chill. No need to be super over energetic and like super loud right now. We're just chilling with Banana Man, you know? We're just chilling. Yeah, just chill. Just chill and draw the banana who has become a man, who has a pumpkin on his head. but for some reason is called Banana Man. Just draw him and chill. Yeah, that's not that bad. I don't think it's wonderful, but I don't think it's that bad. It's not great, but it's not that bad. It's not the best thing I've ever seen, but it's not that bad. It's alright. And you know fucking what? Alright's pretty fucking good. Alright, what the fuck are we doing now? Yeah, I was gonna go into not being calm, but the energy's gone now. It's gone now. We're staying here. All right. Probably should give him a little more shoulder, just a tad bit more. All right, there we go. Banana Man is looking pretty goddamn sweet. He's looking like he's gonna be awesome. He's gonna be awesome and amazing. You know, if I were to draw Banana Man in our current time, not in his time, he would probably 100% definitely be wearing a hoodie, and he'd have that thing like pulled up over his head all the time. He's very he's very nervous character. All right. He wouldn't be like one of those people who's like having the hoodie on trying to make themselves seem cool. He'd have it on trying to blend into the background as much as he could. Alright, this shit ain't the most even shit I've ever drawn in my life, but you know what? Who gives a shit? I don't. Okay, you know what I am very good at conversations, if you cannot tell. I graduated preschool. That's not true. I never went. Didn't go to preschool, so technically I never graduated preschool. Let's go. Alright. Just go ahead and try and make this look a little bit better. I didn't actually want to erase this neck area because I liked what it looked like. But you know, whoopsies happen. So, there we go, there we go. Okay. Alright, that's fine too. There we go again. Where should the line on his hoodie be? Like, should this part be in front or his arm be in front? I think they should both be converging, really. I don't think there should really be one that's specifically in front. Alright. There we go. Perfect. Alright. Looking really good. Bam. Okay. There we go. Looks good, looks good. Looks pretty good. This arm's still looking a little shaky, but you know, nothing a little just erasing it and drawing it again won't fix. Bam! Now it looks noodly. Solve one problem, create another. That's how we do it here. Drawing on the fucking pencil shavings. Okie dokie. Not perfect, not terrible. We'll keep it, except for those lines, because those were terrible. They knew what they did. They knew what they were doing, and why they shouldn't have. It's their fault. Alright, and for these, we can just go ahead and draw these in right now. There we go. Why does his hoodie have one of these? I don't know, but that's not my problem. It just does, okay? It does because I didn't know what to do with connecting the neck. So it has one of those. You got a problem with that? You wanna fight? I got Banana Man on my side. You gonna lose. He may be really shy, but he is not the best at fighting either. He gets better, but at the start, he's not really the best at fighting. But it's more because he doesn't want to hurt people and other things than he is actually bad at fighting. Because he's really good at hunting, because, I mean, you probably don't, but he had to basically catch all of his food himself, because no one would sell food to him. So, he had to become good at hunting. He taught himself how to do it. And he'll kill animals for that, because he understands that he'll die if he doesn't do that. But he doesn't just want to go kill the other animals, like the goblins and the other things. Even if they're trying to kill him, he doesn't want to kill him if he doesn't have to. So he is kind of weak at first. But I mean, he's also kind of busted. He's weak, but not really. He's weak by choice. By unintentional choice. Oh my god, it's fucking stuck to me. Because this pumpkin that he wears on his head seals away a lot of his power because he is very strong. So him wearing the pumpkin seals his power. Although he doesn't... he does know that. He can't take the pumpkin off, so it's not like something he has control over. Alright. There we go. There's the little banana because he is Banana Man. I also kind of want to incorporate this little symbol right here into it somewhere. This is a little pin that he has. It kind of looks like that. That's a shitty drawing of it, but it kind of looks like that. I don't think I will incorporate that, though. I think I'm actually going to time-lapse the rest of this. I am also realizing he's kind of long. Didn't intentionally make him that long. But I'm going to time-lapse the rest of this being the pantaloons, which are not going to be fun to draw. Time, let's go! Wow! Look at those wonderful legs. Wait, they're in the view, right? Yeah, okay. Wow, look at those wonderful legs and those totally rad shoes. Aren't they amazing? Yeah. Alright, cool. That's Banana Man in a hoodie. I think it looks pretty good. I mean, if you just, block this all, I think it's wonderful and very good. If you show all of it, I think it's pretty good. It's not bad at all. I still like it. I don't have anything else to say. I mean, I guess we're gonna go ahead and... Oh, that was my knee. Gonna go ahead and add my signature. Ka-chow, 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 ka-chow. There we go. I've been seeing lots of other people use their names as signatures. I like my little crown. Alright, bye.